Charlie and I went on our first date on January 1st, 1999. And we were having all the first date conversations. We both separately harbored a desire or a goal or a dream, I guess, to move back to North Carolina and start a professional theater in Asheville.
And so in 2001 we moved here and incorporated in the fall of 2001 and had our first production in 2002, a play called Shakespeare's R&J. That was in May, and then in June we had our first child.
One of the main challenges was to find a space in downtown Asheville that Charlie and Angie could transform into a small, intimate theater similar to what you would find off Broadway in New York.
There's a little alleyway that we had renamed Stage Lane, right off of Walnut Street between Rankin and Haywood. And you just go right up on there, you'll see our little marquee, and there'll be somebody waiting to greet you.
One of the most intimate spaces you could ever hope to play on, and so the audience feels almost like, in this case with Jeeves Takes a Bow, that they're in the apartment with us in New York City.
No one in this space is more than 20 to 25 feet away from the action on stage, so you can't get away with anything. There can be nothing that's insincere.
If ever I was in a tight spot, by Jove, there is but one chap to consult.
Really? He said that?
I'll say. So I took it on a lamb, lickety-split, right out the window.
When I started coming here in 2011, I felt like I was part of the production. I was on the stage. The people were talking to me. You don't get that in non-professional theater.
In a recent poll, NC Stage was voted Best Local Theater 10 of the last 11 years. It's clear they're dedicated to creating theater that's as consequential as it is entertaining.
We try to tackle big questions that are done in a theatrically entertaining way.
I think it's really wonderful because they try to reach audiences and issues that people care about.
And then at the end, the audience just has a good time because we didn't, hand deliver a message to them or what they should feel or how they should think about the subject. And then, they laugh, they cry, they laugh till they cry till they laugh, that kind of thing. That's what our mission is to do.
On this particular evening, the performance was Jeeves Takes a Bow. It's typical of the high-quality professional theater performed night in and night out.
Mr. McCann, what exactly do you think you're doing?
Protecting my investment, kiddo. I come to see for myself that everything's on the up and up.
Right.
I have seen people almost fall out of their chairs from laughing so hard, which, and as an actor, I don't know that there's a greater joy to be able to just, standing there holding while people are trying to get their composure together and waiting for your next line to happen. It's kind of great.
NC Stage also offers educational programs that work to empower the community with tools of learning and discovery unique to theater.
We're taking theater now, professional performances out into homeless shelters, prisons, low-income schools, trying to give a real level playing field for everybody to have equal access to the arts.
One of the things that we want to have happen is for people to feel like NC Stage is one of their places, that they are going to feel comfortable from the moment they walk in, that they're going to feel like this is their place. They know what they want to order at concessions, they know the places that they like to sit, they know what to expect when they get here. And to be able to envelop people in that sense of belonging and warmth from the moment they walk through the door, whether they are, have been a subscriber here for 10 years or whether it's their first time.
I say that this is Asheville quality, and New York would be so lucky. Yeah.
In response to the question that is often asked, why is theater important to a community?
I think theater is the mirror of life, and I think it represents who we are as a community. It shows us who we are. It shows us where we're struggling. It allows us to laugh. It allows us to take a break. It allows us to have a meaningful experience with a group of people that you may not know, but you come together in this dark room and magic happens. And you walk out with a unified understanding or appreciation for art.
The North Carolina Stage Company is located at 15 Stage Lane in downtown Asheville. For more information about upcoming productions, call 828-239-0263 or visit their website at ncstage.org.